Welcome back to the Washington Nationals MLB 26 franchise. We just wrapped up the month of May. You can see right there in the middle of the screen there, we have a half-game lead over the Braves, 2 over the Mets, 2 over the Marlins. Ranked 4th. Our Major League team is ranked 4th, so there we go. But we have some issues that we have to address. On the starting pitching side, Brad Lord started weak, had a rough start, has bounced back lately. And while this doesn't necessarily show it, he had some really bad games right here, like 10 runs in 8 innings. So he's starting to turn it around just a little bit. Roki Sasaki, again, walks is an issue. Not getting as many innings out of him is an issue. And Travis Sakura has just been brutal the whole season. He did have a really good start in his last start. He's kind of turning the corner here, but this was a very rough stretch through here. So we need these guys at the bottom of the rotation to take it up a notch and pitch better. Down at AAA, Joel Ortiz, while he's pitching great, his ratings are nowhere near being Major League ready. Buster Griffin's pitching great. He's nowhere Major League ready with those numbers. Andrew Alvarez has been up and down with us in the past couple of years. He would be the first person I turn to. Not loving these numbers, but would be better than having to give up someone to go get someone. Paxton Schultz, again, he's kind of in between here. And Jeff Ullman, he's not quite there. If we look at his last few starts, he's given up 56 hits in 45 innings. Not walking anybody, not giving up home runs, but he's giving up hits. So we don't have a replacement necessarily ready outside of possibly Andrew Alvarez. He's also used 3 options, so we'd have to send him through waivers to get him back to the minors. On the trade hub side, Christopher Sanchez is out there, but that'll cost us way too much, especially trading in division. Not really interested in Grayson Rodriguez. He'll be an expiring contract free agent, and I don't want to necessarily trade for a rental that good. Peterson's a lefty. Don't like his clutch. Don't like his hits per 9 against righties. Gavin Stone doesn't have good hits per 9 or K per 9 against righties. And Kyle Leahy doesn't have the stamina. Dustin May, no. Taj Bradley, no. So there's not a lot out here, unlike last year when we were able to go get Lopez. We'll have to see how it looks once we get closer to the trade deadline. And you see we have a 3-game series against Philly to wrap up a homestand before we go on the road to Houston and Arizona. Come back for Cincinnati and the Mets. First time we'll play the Mets all season. Go on the road to Pittsburgh and Atlanta. This will be the first time we play them all season. Then we come back for the Brewers in Atlanta, and I'm going to get us through this series with the Mets in this episode. And I will also get our last look at our scouting board I haven't shown you in a while, and that's because we're trying to get through all these pitchers so we can start discovering hitters. And hopefully we'll have something good for you to look at here before the end of this episode. And with the Phillies not being such a threat at 9.5 games back, I'm going to basically sim through all these games with the Phillies, Astros, and Arizona. If we have some critical situations pop up, we'll hop into that. I really want to get us down to the Mets and the Braves and the Braves and the Mets next month. Those games are most important for us right now. So let's get into some simming, see if we get critical situations pop up, and see how we handle those. And we have a critical situation right away. We're up 5-3, top of the 7th inning, bases loaded, 2 out. Jose Alvarado on the mound facing Shea Langoliers. Let's hop in and pitch with Alvarado and try and get out of this jam. Before we hop in here, let's go to the box score, see what's going on here. Gorman has a double and a triple today. No home runs allowed. Painter, 4 runs in 4 innings. Our side, 3 hits for Langford, 2 for Buxton, 2 for Castro. Home runs by Abrams and Langford. Cade Horton only got through 5. Sterner held the fort. Now Alvarado's got to come in and shut this down. All right. First pitch to Langoliers. He actually likes to hit righties more than lefties. He's 0 for 3 on the night, only hitting 205. 2-2 count now on Langoliers. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 at the letters. There we go. We get out of that bases loaded jam and hang on to this 5-3 lead as we go to the bottom of the inning. And we have another situation with Alvarado, 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Austin Hayes up, still clinging, this time only to a 5-4 lead. And we're going to bring in Griffin Jax. Here's Jax's number for the season combined with Detroit and Nationals. Right, need a strikeout or a pop out. Just missed on that one. A's 1 for 3 on the day, 282 on the year. Only one home run, though. 2-1 count. Let's try the sweeper. He swings through it. There we go. Now we get him a strikeout count. Let's bust him in. High fastball. And a fly ball into center field. Buxton gets under it. Here's the catch. Here's the tag. Here's the throw. And he is safe, and this game is tied as we blow the save. And we get a walk-off win in the 15th inning. Holy crap. Box score, 15 hits allowed. We had 14 strikeouts. Only gave up 1 home run. Finally get it off Sugared in the end. Our side, it's 13 hits, 3 for Langford, 2 Pasquantino, 3 Buxton, 3 Castro, 7 walks. Abrams, Langford, and Pasquantino with home runs. Like Langford was a triple shy of the cycle. And Granillo gets the win. And Vinny Pasquantino with a walk-off home run. There we go. And we win game 2, 3-1. Mountcastle, the solo shot, their only run. So we get a walk-off win against Anthony Bender. Pasquantino, 2 home runs, drives in 3. Looks like he had another walk-off win there. Lord, much better game as Fairbanks gets the win. And Garrett Whitlock is healthy again, so he'll go back to being the closer. And we wrap up the sweep. Win 5 out of 6 on the homestand. Win 8-0 on Sunday. They only get 3 hits, 5 walks. Got to their starting pitcher early. Our side, 3 hits for Willits, 3 hits for Wood, 2 for Abrams, 2 for Castro. James Wood, a triple and 2 home runs. Castro with a homer. Roki, 1 hit over 5 innings. Bullpen comes in, shuts him down, strikes out 6 in the last 4 innings. And there we go. Get the sweep of the Phillies, push them 12.5 games back, and now we have a 1-game lead over the Braves. And we have another critical situation here. Game 1 against the Diamondbacks. We have 2 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. They've already scored twice. Game is tied. Fairbanks trying to keep it at a tie game as he faces Geraldo Perdomo. All right. Fairbanks back in a setup role where he has thrived this season. First pitch in for a strike. Perdomo 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a steal tonight, hitting .330 on the season. Count even at 1. And swings through the changeup. There we go. Down 1-2 now. Let's finish him off. Down and in fastball. And as a fly ball into right field. Wood racing over towards the corner. He's got it. Throw comes back in. Runner holds at second. Marte steps in. He's 0 for 3 with a walk today. See his numbers on the year. 2 on, 2 out, top of the 8th, trying to preserve this tie game. Here's the pitch. High for ball 2. Runners will be off with the pitch on the full count. Here it comes. And he strikes him out. There we go. Way to go, Pete. Big strikeout there. Keep this game tied. And we'll pick this up in the top of the 10th inning. We have men at the corners, 2 outs. Tom McVeigh facing Justin Martinez. Chance to get the lead here in extras. All right, Tom, I don't hit the best with you. He's 3 for 5 in the sim. And there's going to be a base hit up the middle. There we go. Hold that runner at second base. And we have a 5-4 lead in extras. First pitch swinging, gets the rib. His 4th hit of the day. Just right back through the middle. And we'll pick it up here. Bottom of the 10th. First 2 men out. Whitlock looking for a save. Facing Spencer Steer. First pitch is a strike. Outside corner. Steer, 2 for 4 with a single and a double and 2 ribs. Now it goes even at 2. Here's the pitch from Whitlock. And it's going to be a ground ball second base. CJ's got it. Throw to first, and we get the win. There we go. Extra innings dub. Look at this box score. 4 hits for McVeigh, 3 for Pasquantino. I did change up our lineup and move McVeigh into the leadoff spot, and that is definitely paying dividends. Vinny with his 17th home run. Lord only 2 runs in 5 2/3. Alvarado's blown his 3rd save of the road trip. We've only played 4 games. This is his 3rd blown save. Whitlock gets his 13th save. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Game 1 against Houston, we win 6-5. Langford with a home run. Sikora pitched well, but Alvarado gives up 3 runs. Doesn't get anybody out, and blew that save. Game 2, lost 6-5. Willits with a home run. Jackson and Alvarado combined to give up 6 runs in an inning and 2/3. So no blown save for Alvarado as it's credited to Fairbanks. And then game 3, we win 6-3. Hit 4 home runs. And he doesn't pitch in that game, so that's good. So Technically didn't get the blown save there, did not pitch well, has had a rough stretch this week, but we're up 3-1 on the road trip. And now we have last 2 games, Sasaki against Corbin Burns. And we lose 5-2. No home runs. Alvarado, another outing with 2 runs allowed as Sasaki takes the loss. All right, we're going to have to put JoJo in here because Alvarado is stinking it up. How bad is he stinking it up? 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's given up 12 runs. Well, look at the bottom. 13 runs in his last 6 2/3 with 19 hits allowed. He's working his way to getting released as well because Matt Strahm is still out there as a free agent. And game 3, last day of this road trip, Sakura against Brandon Pfaadt. And we lose 3-0, so we end up splitting 3-3 on that road trip. Only 3 hits for us. Sakura didn't pitch poorly at all. Alvarado pitched better, is not being set as the setup guy. And we have a 1-game lead over the Braves, 3.5 over the Mets, 4.5 over the Marlins. Starting to get some separation in the division. And a quick update on our top prospect, Jeremy Dunbar. See, he's progressing well. His vision's up to 85. Power against righties and lefties are both going up. And in his last, however many games this is, his last 43 at-bats, 18 hits, a third of those, 6 of those 18 hits are home runs, driven in 9, hitting .419 with an .860 slug. I don't think his bat is going to be his problem. Just got to get his fielding up. Need to get all that reaction and everything up into the 50s, and he'll just be okay at third base, but that bat is Major League ready already. And another critical situation here against the Reds. This is actually game 2 of that series. We're back home now. We have a 2-1 lead, top of the 9th, tying run at first. Lars Nootbaar at the plate, Whitlock on the mound. Let's hop in and try and get this save. Check the box score before we hop in. Christian Encarnacion Strand with a home run. Burns pitched well, got runs off Will Vest. Our side only have 4 hits, no home runs. I don't know how we're doing this. Bunch of stolen bases. Fortin 7 shutout innings. Fairbanks gives up a run, but got the hold, so now Whitlock's got to finish this off. All right, first pitch to Newt. Try the sweeper, and this is a shot, go foul. And it's on the line and fair. And we run past the ball, and the game is going to be tied because I couldn't get there quick enough. So we blow the save. Great. Pinch runner at second now. And we got to not give up the lead. Strike 1 to Tyler Stevenson. 2 for 3, a single and a double. 0-2 count on Stevenson. And the pitch. Swings and misses and strikes out for the first out. Too bad we didn't do that the first batter. I'll bring in Sal Stewart. Pitch to him. Swings through that. Strike on the sinker. 0 for 2. Let's try it one more time. Pitch. And it's hung. Hit into right center field. Wood racing over. Gonna have it. Runner holds at second base. There we go. And the Reds got a stolen base from pinch runner Lane Thomas. So we have man on third. 2 out. 1-1 count. Owen O'Neill trying to keep this game tied. Ever foul. Reset. There's the 1-2 pitch. And it's ground ball to short. Eli's got it. Throw to first. And we blow the save, but keep this game tied as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. And we get a walk-off win in extra innings. Give up 10 hits, 1 home run. Luis May takes the loss. Our side, CJ Abrams. I think he hit a walk-off home run to get the win. Whitlock gets the save. Check the game log. And yep, Abrams, walk-off home run in 10th inning. And as I was simming game 3 of that series, get this notification, Harry Ford dislocated shoulder. He's out 2 to 3 months. We're going to have to put him on the DL. Caleb Lomavita will be called up from the minors to take his place. That's too bad because Ford was having a decent season, if I remember correctly. And we lose 7-2. No home runs allowed. Good start by Andrew Abbott. Our side, 9 hits, no walks. Home run by McVeigh. Lord was terrible, and bullpen was good, but we lost our catcher. And I'm going to put Lomavita right into the starting lineup. He's going to play every day. I want to see how he does. I already know what Millis looks like. And if we need to make a trade, if our catching position becomes a problem, we have some guys available out here on the trade block. Kirk's going to cost us too much, plus he has a year left. Dylan Dingler and Freddie Fermin are free agents to be, and they both have excellent defense. Dingler really good against lefties. Fermin's more balanced, a little bit better against righties, but both have really good defense. So if we need to make a deal, those two guys, I'm going to add them to our interest, and we'll just wait and see how it all plays out. Now we start this big 3-game homestand against the Mets. Roki Sasaki against Tyler Mahle, and I'm actually going to pitch with Roki in this game. We'll just sim everything else, and I want to try and do my best to get Roki to go through more than 5 innings, and I feel more confident in my ability to pitch than him in the sim, so let's hop in and play this first game. Here's Roki's full season stats. Whip is elevated mostly because of his walks with that 10% walk rate. First batter's going to be TJ Friedl. First pitch of the game. Low for a ball. Friedl ahead in the count 2-0. And the pitch is a high fly ball in a right center field. Wood racing over, and he's got it for the first out. Wasn't quite sure about that. I'll bring in Juan Soto. And he hits one to dead center field in his old home ballpark, and it's 1-0 Mets. Hung that splitter. Man. Get me over splitter, and Soto just nuked it. 4-14. And the Mets take a 1-0 lead here in game 1. And I'll bring in Francisco Lindor. Look, he needs one more for 400. We can keep him from getting that here in this series. Lindor ahead 2-1. Pitch. Strike 2. One more pitch for the K. And there it is. There we go. Struck him out. Second out here in the first inning. I'll bring in Jorge Polanco, first base. He's already got 20 home runs. My goodness, where'd that power come from? 0-1 pitch to him. Is a high fly ball in the center field. This one's going to stay in the yard as Buxton races to the edge of the track, and he's got it. So, solo shot by Juan Soto gives the Mets the lead, 1-0 here. We head to the bottom of the first in this all-important 3-game series. The mound for the Mets, Tyler Mahle. See his numbers. Nothing impressive there. And the way I've been hitting the ball lately, we're just going to sim for that. Tom McVay, doubles. There we go. Willits, doubles. He was out at the plate. We've got so many guys throwing out at the plate. And that was an extra base hit, and he has good speed. I don't understand. Wood strikes out. Langford flies out, and they don't give up any runs on back-to-back doubles. All right, pick it up top of the second inning. Francisco Alvarez at the plate, and he hits a fly ball on the first pitch to right field to Wood. 1 pitch, 1 out. There we go. I'll bring in Josh Smith playing right field. See his numbers on the year. Former Silver Slugger. And the 1-1 pitch to Smith is swung on and missed. Strike 2. There we go. Nasty splitter. Looking for the punch out. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And it's a fly ball in the shallow center field. Buxton on his horse, and he's got it on the run for the second out. That'll bring in Luis Garcia, former Washington National. His numbers are a bit down because he's been injured. He missed about 1 to 2 months. He's just getting back into the lineup. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And it's a shot into right field, and that one is going to be out of here. Just snuck over the scoreboard. I thought it was going to bounce off the wall. So Garcia comes back, beats his teammates with a solo shot to give them a 2-0 lead here in the second inning. Wow. See the replay. Splitter down over the middle of the plate. He went and got it. You know he has the power. I was expecting a double off the wall, though. All right, well, we're down 2-0 on 2 home runs. I'm going to bring in Brett Beatty. Swings through that first pitch for a strike. See his numbers on the season. Beatty's behind the count 1-2. We got to stay away from that splitter. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out. But Roki, second inning, he's giving up a solo shot. Got to keep the ball in the ballpark, guys. We're down 2-0. All right, bottom of the second. Vinny flies out. Buxton flies out. Abrams flies out. Get up here. Top of the third. Carson Benj leading things off. Fouls the first pitch off. See his numbers on the year. 2027 Rookie of the Year. Now even at 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he gets it right down the middle, blows him away with 95. It's the first out here in the third inning. Back to the top of the order, TJ Friedl. See his numbers on the year, good numbers. Flew out his first time. Friedl down in the count, 1-2. Looking for another punch out. Here's the pitch. And a fly ball into left center field. Buxton on the run, and he's going to get that for the second out. Now bring in Soto. Homered his last time. It's a strike the letters there. He's up to 22 home runs right now, hitting 290. Soto heading to count 2-1. And the pitch. Pop up on the infield. There we go. Bring in Castro, and that'll be the third out. And you don't give up a run that inning. Yay. Progress. Come on, bats. Need to wake up. All right, Castro reaches on an error. Lomavita flies out in his first MLB at bat. I should have watched that. McVeigh with a double play, so we go to the fourth. Frankie Lindor leading things off. First pitch to him. Ripped foul. Lindor with a strikeout his first time, sitting on 399 career homers. Lindor down in a count, 1-2, looking for another punch out. And there it is, strike three. Another K for Sasaki. That's the first out here in the fourth inning. Strikeout number 4. I'll bring in Jorge Polanco. He flied out his first time. And Polanco's down in a count, 1-2, looking for another K here. And we get it. There we go. Strikeout number 5. Rookie's getting on a roll now. I'll bring in Alvarez. Ground ball, base hit to right field on the first pitch. So we don't get a 1-2-3 inning. All right, 1 on, 2 out. Josh Smith. First pitch to him. Ground ball to third base. Throw it at the... Oh, what is that? He threw it away. Instead of throwing to first, I took the easy play to second, and he airmails it. Don't tell me this game isn't scripted. That was a routine ground ball. There's no reason for that. I'll bring in Garcia. Homered his last time. Check swing, strike on him. Man, that's just terrible. I'm going to go up and in, looking for another K. And we get it. Strike 3 right down the middle. So we had to throw 4 extra pitches that we didn't need because the computer decided we're throwing the ball into right field. We're down 2-0 going to the bottom of the fourth. All right. Willits leads off with a walk. Wood singles. First and third. Nobody out for Langford. Let's go for a sac fly. He strikes out. Vinny, let's go for sac fly. We get it. All right, on the board. 2-1. Buxton grounds out the inning, but we finally get on the board. Get up here, top of the 5th. Brett Beatty leading things off. There's a ground ball. Willits gets it, and he's not going to be able to throw him out. Too many steps after he grabbed it. Lead off infield hit. I'll bring in Carson Benj, 0-for-1 with a strikeout. We'll need a double play ball here. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw down, and he is in safe. Beatty takes care of the double play with the stolen base. Now the Mets have a man on second. Nobody out. 2-1 pitch to Benj is strike on the inside corner. And the count goes full on Benj. Man on second and nobody out. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 as we get another K. Blows it by him up and in. That's the first out of the inning. Strikeout number 7. We'll bring in the leadoff man, TJ Friedl. Takes strike 1 right down the middle. He's 0-for-2 with 2 flyouts. Friedl down in the count, 0-2, looking for another strikeout. Here's the pitch. And back to the pitcher. And Roki throws and gets him at first. Runner has to hold. So there we go. That'll bring in Soto. Man on second and 2 out. First pitch to him is a shot fouled on the right side. Soto and Sasaki with a battle. Bunch of foul balls this at bat. And he gets a high fly ball deep to left field. Racing back is Langford up against the wall, and he's got it. We keep this game at 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. All right, bottom of the 5th. Abrams leading off, grounds out. Castro grounds out. Lomavita strikes out. Rookie's got a little bit of energy left. We're going to try and get him through the 6th inning. Lindor leading things off. First pitch to him. Strike right down the middle. He's 0-for-2 with 2 Ks. Epic at bat here with Lindor and Sasaki. Lindor's probably fouled off 5 pitches. 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a high fly ball into the right field corner. Wood racing over. He's going to have plenty of room, and he's going to have that, and we finally get him out. I'll bring in Jorge Polanco. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout as well. Sasaki has him down 1-2, looking for another strikeout. Here's the pitch. And there it is. Strike 3. Takes it right down the middle. Second out here in the 6th. Strikeout number 8 for Sasaki. I'll bring in catcher Francisco Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Alvarez down in the count 0-2. Rookie looking for another K. Here's the pitch. Oh, he just missed. Kind of goes to 1-2. Reset. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he strikes him out. And Roki gets his 9th strikeout of the day. Now we just need the offense. Get some runs. Tie this game up. McVay, Willits, and Wood coming up. All right, lean things off. McVay, he walks. Steals second. Single by Willits. Ties the game. There we go. James Wood. Strikeout. Langford. Singles. Men at the corners and 1 out. Vinny going for the sac fly. New pitcher is Nick Birdie. And we get the sac fly. We're up 3-2. Buxton pops out. We go to the 7th. We're going to need a new pitcher. We're going to go with JoJo Romero. And since Roki's out of the game, we're just going to go through this rest of us in the quick sim through managing here. Double by Smith. A walk. Double play. A ground out. Get out of that mess with the lead. Bottom of the 7th. Abrams facing Tobias Myers. Pops out. Castro flies out. Lomavita doubles his first major league hit. There we go. McVay grounds out. Go to the 8th. And we're going back to the bullpen. Going to go to Fairbanks. I know we got lefties coming up, but we're just going to go with our setup. Then our closer, Friedel, grounds out. Soto, grounds out. Lindor, doubles. Polanco, lines out. Bottom of the 8th. Clevenger against Willits. He grounds out. Wood, strikes out. Langford, singles. Vinny, pops out to the 9th. To the pen. To Garrett Whitlock. Finish this game off. Walk. Fly out. Fly out. And a caught stealing to end the game, and we win 3-2. And a very determined come from behind win by the Nationals as they gave up solo shots in the 1st and 2nd, but Zaki settled down. Offense woke up. Whitlock is 15th save as we take game 1 of this big 3-game series. Check the box score. 6 hits, 2 walks, 2 runs on solo shots. Malley didn't pitch poorly. Bullpen did their job over there. Our side, 2 hits for Willits, 2 hits for Langford. 2 sac flies by Vinny gets him up to 50. Willits, Lomavita, and McVay with doubles. Sasaki, 6 innings, 4 hits, no walks, 9 strikeouts, 2 solo shots, and the bullpen does a great job to finish them off. And game 2 against the Mets, Nolan McLean against Travis Sikora, and we're going to player lock with our newest catcher, Caleb Lomavita, so you get a good look at him. We'll pick it up here in the bottom of the 3rd. Mets put up 4 runs in the top of the 3rd inning. Willie Castro leadoff single. Lomavita is going to step in. He went 1 for 3 in his debut with a double. So now you get your first look at him up close and personal. Here's your first look at Caleb. Like I said, 1 for 3 in his debut. Can be the everyday catcher for right now. See how that works out, if we need to make a trade or not. Here's the 0-1 pitch outside. See, he was a first-round pick in 2024, so another first-round pick in the lineup. Here's the 1-1 pitch from McLean. High for ball 2. Lomavita up in the count, 2-1. Here's the pitch. And ripped into right field. That's going to get down. We're going to send him to third base. So jam shot, opposite field single, puts men at the corners and nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Tom McVay, big RBI chance here. Strikes out. Willits go for the sac fly. And he strikes out. Now it's James Wood. He strikes out. Wow. That was a terrible. We get 2 singles, men at the corners, nobody out, and 3 whiffs. What a great job by McLean and a terrible job by our hitters. And Lomavita is going to come back up here in the bottom of the 5th. Nobody on, 2 out, still down 4-0. And first pitch swinging is going to be another base hit into right field. So he's got 2 singles and a double in his first 2 games, not even 2 full games. Now McVay, 1 on, 2 out. Singles, 2 on, 2 out for Willits. He strikes out. We cannot get a hit with runners in scoring position. And that's going to be it for Sikora. Going to go to Granillo. 2-run shot makes it 6-0. 2 walks, a single, a sac fly, and a double. It's now 6-2. They get up bottom of the 7th. Still down 4 runs. Lomavita 2 for 2, stepping in for his 3rd time. And new pitcher first, Nick Birdie's coming in. 7.71 ERA. That is ugly, ugly, ugly. Lomavita up to hitting 600. First pitch is low for a ball. You never know, he might be the actual long-term solution at the catcher spot. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. And I chased it high and out of the zone. 1-1 count. Birdie comes set. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a line smash to second. One hopper. And they get him out finally. That was hit hard too. 108 off the bat. 2-run shot by Garcia. Victimized his former team, homering in both games so far in the series as we're down 8-2. And pick it up, bottom of the ninth, down 8-2 still. 1 on, 1 out for Lomavita. Tobias Myers on the mound for the Mets. Here's the first pitch. And it's ripped past third base. Another base hit. You have to hold it second. Oh, and it gets by him. Soto misplays that. And the runner is going to come all the way around from first base and score. And they throw it away. Wow. Mets look like little leaguers out there. RBI double for Lomavita. Look at a replay. Inside the bag. And then he, just whiffed. All right, McVay, we're down 5. I don't expect a big comeback here. He grounds out. Willits facing Hudson. He grounds out. And despite the Mets fielding comedy in the bottom of the ninth, they hang on, win 8-3. McLean the win, Sikora the loss as they even up this series. Check the box score. 2 hits for Soto, 2 hits for Garcia. Garcia and Smith with home runs. Really good start by McLean. Our side, 2 hits for Castro, 3 hits for Lomavita. We struck out 10 times. Sikora, 1 bad inning, 4 runs in that 3rd inning. And then Granillo and Jax didn't help the cause. Now I'll give you a quick update on the scouting side. We have a couple of discovery pitchers here. Isaiah Senecor and Greg Tabarn. Senecor number 3, Tabarn 24. My hitting coach also has really good scouting for pitching, so we're going to double dip on pitchers here and try and get these guys a little more finished off. Senecor, good clutch, good stamina. Everything else is okay except his contact against righties. Does have a really, really good 5-pitch mix. Tabarn, clutch isn't the greatest, but home runs, control, stamina, strikeouts are all in a good spot. I'd have to change that 2-seamer to a sinker or a splitter and get these guys up so we can see if we can get their doctor exam, get them out of the way. Both 18-year-old right-handed pitchers. And I think we're going to have more pitching than hitting in this draft. We'll just kind of see how it goes. Hitters I have scouted, this Lewis Bishop, 21-year-old catcher, guaranteed B potential, but he's going to be in the 50s. He can also play right field. Good contact vision, good decent fielding, really good discipline. So just somebody for the organization. This third baseman, Miguel Uribe, guaranteed B, in the high 50s, 21-year-old, can also play first. And he's more of a defensive guy than a hitter. Looked at Dave Pennington. He was high on my list. First guy I scouted, but he really dropped overall. It looks like he's going to be a C potential guy, which doesn't do much of anything outstanding. Got a couple of left fielders here. Shane Roach, 18-year-old left fielder, can play all 3 outfield spots. And he hits lefties better than righties. Really good defense, not the strongest arm, has some speed, not a lot of pop. Aaron Ortiz, 20-year-old, guaranteed B potential, but in the 50s again, plays all 3 outfield spots and doesn't do much of anything good except stealing and speed. And one last guy, right fielder here, who's for later in the draft. Looks like he's guaranteed to be a high C, low B, in the high 50s, low 60s, can play all 3 outfield spots. Really good defense, speed, can hit lefties well. Not the greatest arm, not much pop. Offense in this draft. Where we're picking is not good. Did discover a closing pitcher here. Might need to get a week in with him as he strikes out right-handed batters like crazy. Non-rated, so definitely want to get a week in with him being 21 years old. And then the other guys we were thinking about previously. In Game 3, Shane McClanahan against Zach Wheeler. Good pitching matchup here. And we lose 11-6 as the Mets come into town. 4 hits for Lindor. Does not get his home run, so he's still sitting at 399, but he had 3 doubles. Smith, Soto, and Rortvet with home runs. Wheeler gives up 5 runs, 4 earned, but still gets the win. 2 hits for Millis, playing right field for Wood. 3 hits for Lomavita. He's hitting .636. My goodness. Hit his 3rd double. Clanahan, not a good start. Jax, another bad performance. His ERA was 1-something when we got him. I don't know what is up with him. Our bullpen just can't stop giving up runs. I'm at a loss. I don't know. Look at this. Since we got Griffin Jax, He's given up 15 hits and 13 runs, including 4 home runs with a 12.54 ERA. He was pitching great. Now he can't stop giving up runs. I don't get it. I don't understand. Don't understand. And after that 500 homestand, now we go on the road to play the Pirates and the Braves. And the Braves have jumped ahead of us by a game in the standings. They're 8-2 in their last 10. We're 5-5. So need to handle business against the Pirates. Keep it close before we head into Atlanta for that big series. And we have a situation in game 1. We're down 2-1. Men on second and third and 2 out. Dylan Lee facing Tom McVeigh. And they're going to walk him, so we need to give a chance to bat with McVeigh. Okay, they're going to load the bases. That'll bring in Eli Willits. All right, we'll stay here and bat with Eli. Shot to the gap. Give us the lead. Here's the first pitch. Outside for a ball. Eli 1 for 3 with a double tonight. Average diving down to 256. Reset. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And jam shot. A little blooper into shallow center field. And they're going to have that for the third out. Damn it. And we get another chance here. Top of the ninth. Tying run on first. Looks like we came back, tied the game, but then we gave up the lead again in the bottom of the 8th. So Drew Millis trying to keep this inning going off their closer and get this game tied. Lomavita must have had a day off today. That's okay. Here's the first pitch. Millis rips that foul off to the left. 1 for 2 with a double, only hitting 232 on the year. Walker comes set. Here's the pitch. And it's a tapper in front of the plate. Throw to first. It's going to be a glorified sacrifice as he grounds out and moves the runner into scoring position. And I'll bring in McVeigh, and I'm going to stay right here and bat with him. And he's 0 for 3 on the day. Get a pitch to drive. Way out in front. See McVeigh 0 for 3 with a walk today. McVeigh down and count 0-2. Got to battles, got to fight tough pitches off. Need this run in. Here's the pitch. And a little broken bat blooper to short. Throw to first, and they just get him. Got the broken bat, just didn't get it where he wanted it. And they're going to the pen. They're going to take him out. Must be a pitch count thing. New pitcher coming in is Brusdar Gratterall. See his record on the season. He's going to face Eli Willits. The tying run at second, 2 out here in the 9th. There's a pop fly in a shallow right, and I'm still not hitting well as we drop this game. Check the box score. We get 11 hits, only score 3 runs. Pasquantino, another home run. Horton didn't pitch poorly. Bullpen gave up 2 runs, and we lost the game by 1. All right, game 2, Brad Lord against Bubba Chandler. We lose 4-2. Dropped the first 2 games, means we lost the series. 2 hits for Buxton, 2 for Abrams. 2 walks by Pasquantino. Another home run, his 19th home run. Lord doesn't even get through 3 innings. Axes the bullpen again. Luckily, they don't give up any runs. Now we're 2 games back. Got to win this game. Got to be at least 2 games back going into Atlanta. In game 3, Roki Sasaki against Jared Jones. And I'm going to player lock again with Lomavita. I like hitting with him. Got 3 hits with him, right? So we're going to go ahead and do that again and see if we can salvage 1 game in this series. All right, top of the first. McVeigh walks. Steal second. Ground out. Strikeout. A walk. Vinny lines out. They'll score. Bottom half. Single. Strikeout. I forgot Alvarez is now with the Pirates. Strikeout. Ground out. Bottom half. Strikeout. Fly out. So nobody on. 2 out. Lomavita facing Jared Jones. See his numbers on the year, hitting 500. And the 1-0 pitch from Jones. High. Lomavita heading to count 2-0. Gotta be patient. Get a pitch. Right there. And that's another base hit to right field. There we go. Got to keep playing the hot bat. See if he'll get me out of my slump. Wilkin with a single. We got men at the corners and 2 out for McVeigh. He grounds out to end the inning. Walk. Fly out. 2-run shot by Langford. Thank you. Single. Dealer's choice. Hop out. Accidentally simmed Lomavita. My bad. And McVeigh, 2-run shot, makes it 4-0. You know, pick it up here on top of the 6th, 4-0 lead. Castro with the leadoff double. Mason Montgomery in now for the Pirates. See if Lomavita can get another hit. 1 for 2 today. 500 on the season. 8 for 16. I've had at least half those hits. See if we can expand this lead, get another rib. He's set, 1-1. Pitch again. It's a fly ball into center field. And we're not going to test it. We're just going to stay right here. Only 1 down. And we'll pick it up here on top of the 7th. We're up 5-1 as teams have traded runs. We have the bases loaded and 2 out. Lomavita at the plate facing Carmen Lodzinski. All right. Back on runs. Very important, especially late in the game. And I swung through that splitter way out in front. 1 for 3 today. Count even at 1. Here's the pitch. High. Lomavita ahead in the count. 2-1. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a ground ball second base. And they're going to get the out and get out of the inning. That's too bad. And one more at bat for Lomavita with 1 on and 2 out here in the 9th. Still up 5-1. Lefty Joe Rock is on the mound for the Pirates. First pitch. It swung through. Way out in front of that changeup. He's 1 for 4 today, hitting .444 on the season. If I can be patient enough to get a pitch to drive. Wind is blowing out. Here's the pitch. And there's a line shot into left center field. That's going to get down. That's going to be another RBI extra base hit by Lomavita. We're up 6-1 as a run comes home. There we go. We may have solved our catching situation right here. See this replay. Hammered that pitch. I am having fun hitting with him. Brock Wilkins singles him in. It's 7-1. Granillo gives up a 3-run shot in the bottom of the 9th. Oh, goodness. We get out of it. Looks like our offense is finally waking up. I wish our bullpen would wake up. Sasaki, another great start, goes to 6-5 as we salvage 1 game of this 3-game series as we head to Atlanta. Look at the box score. Everybody but Buxton and Wood had hits. 2 for Pasquantino, 2 for Castro, 2 for Lomavita, 2 for Wilkin, 5 walks, home runs by Langford and McVeigh. Again, Sasaki, 10 strikeouts in 5 2/3. And Granillo is the reliever of the day to take it on the chin. Now, game 1 of this big series in Atlanta, Travis Sikora against Hurston Waldrop. Let's go in and quick manage this game. We'll hop in as situations dictate. Big 3-game series. Nationals trail the Braves by 2 in the National League East. Braves have won 6 of their last 7. Be a tough task for our boys. And like I said, on the mound, Hurston Waldrop, see his numbers. Decent season for him so far. McVeigh leading things off. He walks, steals second. CJ batting second. We're giving Willits the day off. He grounds out. Man on third with 1 out. James Wood strikes out. Langford flies out. Get the man in scoring position. Can't get him in. And I forgot, Gunnar Henderson signed with the Braves as a free agent in the offseason, so they have a 20-home run guy hitting leadoff with Acuna behind him. There's a ground out. Solo shot by Acuna. Double. Strikeout. Strikeouts. We only give up 1 to the second. Ground out. Strikeout. Lomavita strikes out bottom half. Pop out. Strikeout. Hit by pitch. Walk. Strikeout. Go to the third. Hit by pitch. Line out. Fly out. Fly out. We're still looking for our first hit. Acuna with a single. Fly out. Stolen base. Strikeout. Walk. Single. It's 2-0. Walk. Bases loaded. Strikeout. Man. All right, James Wood, top of 4. Singles to break up the no-hitter. Double play wipes him out. Fly out. Go to the bottom half. Double. 2-run shot. Sikora is, he's done. We got to send him to the minors. Acuna strikes out. Fly out. Hop out to the 5th. Double. Ground out. Ground out. Ground out. Man. And, yeah, we got to go to the pen. Got to give ourselves a chance. Alvarado, see if he can do something. Fly out. A double. Strikeout. Strikeout to the 6th. Walk. Stolen base. Ground out. Strikeout. strikeouts. Man, our top of the order is killing us. Wisely, ground out, fly out, ground out to the 7th, fly out, strikeout, single by Lomavita, fly out. New pitcher, going to go with Varland. Single, walk, double. Gosh, our bullpen is just complete ass right now. To the 8th inning. New pitcher, 1 out, 2 out, walk. Another pitcher, a walk, strikeout. Pitching change. Let's go with Sterner. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout to the 9th. Single, fly out, and strikeout. And we lose 7-0. Check this ugly box score. 4 hits, 4 walks, 8 strikeouts. Sakura, 4 runs, 9 base runners in 4 innings. He is done. He's going to the minors. And Varland, man, I don't know. I can't explain it, guys. I don't know. And we are calling up Andrew Alvarez. Travis Sakura is going back down to AAA to figure things out. In game 2, Shane McClanahan against Joe Ryan. Great pitching matchup. And we're going to hit with James Wood this game. All right, top of the first. McVay strikes out. Willett strikes out. James Wood, first time up. Nobody on, 2 out. All right, first pitch from Joe Ryan is inside corner for a strike. Here's Wood's numbers. Need to get that average up, at least 20 points. Our entire roster is slumping right now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's a foul ball off to the left. Wood behind the count 1-2, trying to avoid being the 3rd straight K to start the game. And he doesn't. I cannot lay off that sweeper no matter what I do. All right, bottom of the first. Fly out. A walk. Stolen base. An error. Sack fly, 1-0. Go to the 2nd. Line out. Double by Vinny. Strikeout. Ground out. Can't get him in. Bottom half. 1 out. 2 out. 3 out. Go to the 3rd. Castro. Grounds out. Lomavita. Grounds out. McVay. Walks. Steals 2nd. Single by Willits. Ties the game. James Wood up now with 1 on and 2 out. All right. At some point, we have to start hitting. That includes myself. Here's the pitch. And there's a shot in left center field. There we go. I have been late all season playing this game. I don't know what it is. That's going to give us a 2-1 lead with this RBI double. I've been very late so many times, even in Diamond Dynasty, and I can't figure it out. I've never had this problem. His replay. You know he's got power there. Saw him hit a home run on opening day to beat Cole Reagans. All right, back to the sim. Langford strikes out. Go to the bottom half. 1 out. Single. Error. Bases loaded. Sack fly ties it. Go to the 4th. 1 out. 2 out. Walk. Steal 2nd. Ground out. Bottom half. Double. Error. 1 out. Walk. Fielder's choice. Runner does not score. Pop out, so he pitches out of that mess. Go to the 5th. Single by Lomavita. Strikeout. Fly out. James Wood. 1 on, 2 out here in the 5th. All right, can we do this again? Except I'd like him to pull it and hit it out of the park. Here's the first pitch. A high fly ball into deep center field, to the track, to the wall, and up against the wall. Michael Harris has got it for the 3rd out. Just missed it. Just missed it. All right, bottom of the inning. Fly out. Strikeout. Fly out. Hey, 1, 2, 3 finally. Ground out. An error. Fly out. A walk. A single, and runners out at the plate again. To the bottom half. Single. Fly out. Single. Fly out. A fly out. Go to the 7th. Lomavita leading things off. New pitcher, Vesia. Strikes out. McVay. Singles. Gets caught stealing. Strikeout. To the bottom of the 7th. A single. I don't trust my bullpen. Stolen base. Strikeout. Round out. Ground out. Go to the 8th. James Wood lead things off. Just need to get on base. Get this inning started. Well, I wouldn't mind a home run. And we're chasing sliders down and away. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI double tonight. All right. Sit back. This is why I put my right there. And he popped it up. That's why I sit there with my PCI so I can stay on the inside and lay off the outside pitch. Just missed again. All right, Langford flies out past Quintino, facing a new pitcher, grounds out. Go to the bottom of the inning. We're going to go one batter at a time. Strikeout, single, single. Now we got to go to the pen. Go to JoJo. Single, down 3-2. Strikeout, double, 5-2. I don't understand why our goddamn bullpen keeps giving up multiple runs every time we have a game. I don't get it. To the ninth. New pitcher. Ground out, and we lose. And McClanahan did everything he could do in the bullpen, crap the bed again, and give him a loss as we lose 5-2 and lose the first 2 games of this big series against the Braves. Box score, 6 hits and 3 walks, but 9 strikeouts. Jane, lived in danger early, gave up 8 hits, but he pitched around it and pitched around 3 errors. Whatever. Okay, after scouting these 2 guys for 1 week, Isaiah Sinecor comes in. He's a guaranteed B, maybe even an A. Probably in the high 50s, low 60s, but he jumps to number 1 on the board. And Tabarn jumps to 24. Looks like he's going to be a B. Just low clutch. So, yeah, that'll definitely help our draft. And we're going to get more scouting on Edgar Heel, left-handed 18-year-old pitcher. We got him as number 4 right now. I want to see a final look at him as he's healthy. And we're going to get Stefan Almanzar finished off, hopefully 21-year-old right-handed reliever. Looks like he's going to be a B, maybe even an A in the 70s. And we are now 4 games back of the Braves after that brutal start to this road trip. Mets are 6 back. Marlins are 6 back as well. Wild card side, we're a game and a half back of the Reds. So we've got work to do, boys and girls. Giving up way too many runs. Game 3, just going to hit triangle, see if we get a critical situation or not. Cade Horton against Spencer Schwellenbach. Another matchup of 2 good pitchers. We do. We have men at the corners, 2 outs in the 8th. Fairbanks trying to keep this game scoreless, facing Austin Riley. Let's hop in. All right, Pete. You've been great in this role. First pitch, ripped foul. Late. Riley 0 for 2 with 2 Ks, 2 hits in the series. See if we can get him to chase this pitch. And, clip the edge. There we go. 0-2 count. Reset. Change up, down, and in. See if we'll get him to chase. Here's the pitch. Nope. All right, 1-2 count. Looking fastball high. Here it comes. Inside, ball 2. Let's go back to the slider. And he chases. There we go. Big strikeout there to keep this game scoreless. And another situation, same game. Go ahead. Winning runs at second with 1 out. JoJo facing Drake Baldwin. All right. Nice if we can hit it on the ground. Don't need it. And we have a wild pitch. Should know better not to throw a slider. All right, we're going to intentionally walk him and get possible double play, get out of this mess. Clement, Matt Olson's on deck. And you might as well walk Clement too and try and get the lefty Olson, see if we can get a force out at home. All right. Let's throw a sinker, see if we can get him pounded on the ground and get a double play and get out of this inning. There's strike 1. Olson 0 for 2 with a walk. Yeah, I'm not throwing another slider. Here's the pitch. And up the middle. There's 1. Relay to first. Yes, and we get out of it. There we go. That's why you walk the bases loaded for plays just like that. Now we have a situation. Go ahead run at second. Nobody out. Scoreless tie in the 10th. Castro facing Danny Young. Let's see if I can actually get a hit this time. All right. Don't swing at the first pitch unless it's right down the middle. There we go. Ball 1. 0 for 2 with a walk, only hitting 257. Now even at 2. Wind is blowing out. Just need a pitch up. Here it comes. And Jamney cut in. And now it's Caleb Lomavita time. Go ahead run at second. 2 outs here in the 10th inning. First pitch clips the corner for a strike. So he's 0 for 3 on the day, down to 379. Just needs me to step in and bat. Come on, let's get a base hit. Give us the lead. Got speed out at second with 98 and Buxton. Here's the pitch. And foul that off. Lomavita down in the count 1-2, trying to drive in Buxton from second to break this scoreless tie. Here's the pitch. Hit him! All right, so we're going to have 2 men on and 2 out. And a new pitcher for the Braves. They're going to the pen. They're going to bring in Francesco Amoros. We'll have to face Tom McVeigh. 1 hit in the series, 0 for 4 today. Might have to move him out of the leadoff spot again. Behind 0-1. Here's the pitch. And ground ball to short. And they're going to get the easy out. And we don't score. The story of our season, man. And the Braves walk it off. Of course, they get the sweep. See the box score. 3 hits. It's hard to win when you get 3 hits. Horton pitched great. JoJo lost the game. TJ must have made an error. I wonder if he scored on a wild pitch. 7 hits for them. No home runs. And they really shut us down. What the game log? Is that going to show us? Yeah. Let's scroll all the way down here and see how we blew this game. Wisely singled, drove in Olsen. Doesn't say how he got on. Now we are 5 games back. We have a big 7-game homestand against Milwaukee and Atlanta. And we're just going to sim. I need these guys to get out of it in the sim. If a situation comes up, we're just going to skip it. Game 1, Brad Lord, Shane Bieber. We lose 5-3. Home run by Aranda. 2 runs allowed by Bieber. Our side, Lomavita with his first home run of his career, up to 393. Only 1 hitting. Brad Lord didn't pitch bad, but Fairbanks, his turn to give up 3 runs in an inning. Go to game 2, Roki Sasaki, Quinn Priester. We win 4-1 as Roki is on fire. No home runs allowed. Priester gives up 3. James Wood, 2 hits, his 17th home run. Sasaki, 6 shutout innings in the bullpen. Still give up a run. Romero gives up a run. We can't get a clean game out of our bullpen, but we get the win. All right, game 3. Andrew Alvarez, first game back at the majors against Ryan Pepio. We lose 3-1. 9 hits, 9 walks. Pepio pitched great. 6 hits for us, 2 by McVeigh. Alvarez didn't pitch too bad. Did give up 5 hits and 4 walks, but Griffin Jacks. Wow. What has happened to Griffin Jacks? He's gone down 2 overall since we got him. 12 runs. I'm going to have to get rid of him. That's all there is. We have lost 7 of our last 10 games going back to here. So we beat the Mets there, beat the Pirates there, beat Milwaukee. So 3-7 has just killed us in the division race at the moment. I moved Griffin Jacks to long relief, and hopefully he will just pitch in blowouts and get himself straightened out in non-clutch situations. Now Shane McClanahan, going to need him to pitch another strong game against Kyle Harrison so we can split this series. And we are down 4-2 in the bottom of the 9th, facing Mason Miller. We have 2 on, nobody out for Willie Castro. Let's see if we can stage a comeback and at least tie this game. All right, another big situation. At least Willie's 2 for 3 today. Pitch is outside for ball 1. Single and a double. Facing a guy who throws triple digits. Miller does have a little bit of control issues at times, so 2-0 count for Castro. Here's the pitch. And it's a pop-up, shallow right center field. And just missed that. And that's the first out. That'll bring in Caleb Lomavita. See if we can get another hit from him. Still hitting 395. Chases a slider and misses. He's 1 for 3 with a home run today. 2 home runs in the series. His first 2 in the majors. Lomavita down 0-2. Trying not to hit him with double play. Here's the pitch. And he's late. Strikes out on 103. Had no chance. Now it's up to CJ. 2 on, 2 out here in the ninth. Oh, man, hit a walk-off. Strike one on the outside corner. He's 0 for 4 with 2 Ks. Our offense has really been up and down. Bullpen's been mostly down. It's been a Jekyll and Hyde season for us as he fouls that pitch off. Now we're down to our last strike. Trying not to lose 3 out of 4 at home to Milwaukee. Here's the pitch. And it's a high fly ball into center field. I don't think that's going to be enough. And nope, on the warning track. And we lose to the Brewers 4-2. See this box score. 2 home runs allowed. Decent start by Harrison. Great relief by Chad Patrick. 6 hits. 4 of them in the bottom 3 in the order. 3 walks. Flanagan a good start. And Whitlock this time gives up 2. I just don't understand why we have to give up multiple runs out of the bullpen every time they show up. All right, now we are 6 games back of the Braves. We have 3 games left in this homestand, all against the Braves. We have to sweep these guys just to cut it down to a 3-game deficit. And I was planning on getting us through this game right here, but that's not going to happen. I'm going to play these 3 games, see what happens, and I might have to go burn some sage or something to get rid of the bad mojo. And I don't know. I'm speechless. I don't understand. Let's get these games out of the way and wrap up this episode. Game 1, Cade Horton, Spencer Schwellenbach. Let's go. Yep, we're just going to hit triangle. And we win 5-2. Wow. 6 hits allowed, no home runs. Hit the Schwellenbach and Hernandez. Our side 3 hits for Chaparro, giving McVay a day off. 2 hits for Pasquantino. Home runs by Chaparro, Wood, and Pasquantino. Vinny's 20th. Horton pitches great, gets his 7th win. Whitlock gets the save. All right. Game 2, Brad Lord, Justin Steele. And we lose 11-10. What? Gave up 3 home runs. We pounded out 16 hits. We hit 4 home runs. And Whitlock this time, 4 runs, blew the save. I don't know what to say, guys. I've never seen this in my entire life. In scouting here, Edgar Heel goes up to number 4 on our list. Stefan Almanzar is ranked 36. He's a guaranteed B, maybe even a low A. Looks like in the low 70s. And strikes out the world. Great clutch, great control. I will take that for sure. And we're week 13, so we have 2 more weeks. Still haven't found any more hitters, so this is going to be a pitcher-heavy draft, I think. We're going to finish off this pitcher here, Guillermo Jimenez. Good stamina, good clutch. I want to see where he ends up. And we're going to get this closer, Peter Green, another lefty. See how true these numbers really are. And the last game of the series, Roki is on a hot streak, facing Spencer Strider. And I guess we'll manage this game and hop in as need be. See if Roki can keep up his hot streak as we try to win 2 out of 3 and get back to 4 games back. Actually, it'd be 5 games back because we lost. So yeah, wow. And we're breaking out the 80s throwbacks. We're wearing Expos uniforms. And they're wearing the old Braves baby blue. And Roki, as I said, has been dominant as of late. There's those numbers. His last 2 starts, 11 innings, 14 strikeouts, only 7 hits. See if that trend continues right here. All right, Gunnar Henderson first up. Pops out, Acuna, walks, strikeout, hit by pitch, single, we're down 1-0 early. Single, we're down 2-0 early. Not the start we wanted. I switched up the lineup, moved Abrams up, Buxton up, trying to just get something going. Solo shot by CJ makes it 2-1. Ground out, strikeout, fly out to the second, 1 out, 2 out, double, single, strikeout, go to the bottom half, 1 out, error, strikeout, ground out to the third, 1 out, single, double play, bottom half, 1 out, 2 out, walk, single, there we go, tie ball game. Vinny walks, bases loaded for Eli, strikes out, go to the fourth, 1 out. Solo shot, 2 out, 3 out, bottom half, 1 out, single, strikeout, walk, strikeout to the 5th, walk, double play, strikeout, bottom half, new pitcher, strikeout, triple, come on, sac fly. There we go, tie game. New pitcher, hop out, go to the 6th, 1 out, single, go to the pen, and go Garland, walk, hop out, come on, 1 more out, single down 5-3, bottom half, 1 out, walk, hit by pitch, fielder's choice, new pitcher, ground out, go to the 7th, go to Alvarado, 1 out, 2 out, 3 out, bottom half, single, a double, 1-run lead, 2-run shot, we're up 6-5, about damn time. New pitcher, 1 out, 2 out, 3 out, new pitcher is going to be Fairbanks, even though he's slightly tired, 1 out, single, double play, go to the bottom half, new pitcher, ground out, single, steal second, fly out, walk, pop out to the 9th, and we got to go back to Whitlock. I don't care if he's tired. Walk, strikeout, I'm pitching. I do not trust this computer. I know he's getting tired. That's why I'm coming in to pitch. First pitch to Acuna is ripped, and that's a base hit into right field. Now they have the tying run at second with 1 out. And I'll bring in Santander. Keep this down. Here's the pitch. And just foul. All right, 1-1 count. See if we can get a double play. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Take that. Do it again. And ground ball. Throw to second for 1. Relay to first. And there we go. We get the win. Just what I needed. Thank you very much. End this episode on a happy note because I have been frustrated, pissed off, you name it. Not been fun to watch and play. Keep seeing our bullpen crap the bed. Finally, they come through and we win this game 6-5. Alvarado the win, Vesia the loss. Whitlock is 18th, and we actually win a series. Wow. Check the box score. Gave up 11 hits, only 1 home run. Ryder left early. We got on Vesia. Our side, top of the order, did all the damage. Langford, single, double, and a triple, just a home run shy of the cycle. Abrams and Vinny with home runs. We also had 5 walks. Roki pitched well. I just left him in too long, and the rest of the pen figured it out. We get the win, and we are 5 games back. A bunch of games coming up with the Mets. Like I said, that's going to end it right there. Take a look at the stats real quick. Leading batting average. Lomavita hitting 327. Knew he wasn't going to hit 390. Chaparro 283, but we're down in the 260s and 250s. We are just not getting enough hits, enough timely hits. Home runs don't seem to be a problem. Pitching wise, we got 2 guys pitching great. He's up or down. Alvarez has only made 1 start. The bullpen, Alvarado has been lit up lately. Jax has been lit up since we got him. I don't understand. And even Whitlock has been up and down lately, but whatever. We'll figure it out. Got, 4 months left in the season, so I can't get too upset. We'll get turned around at some point, but hopefully it's sooner rather than later. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this franchise. And if you do, please hit the like, subscribe, comment, share it out, hit the notification bell. The next episode that comes out will be the draft. I'll give you a full preview of all the players before we go into the draft. I was going to do it this one, but I was getting very frustrated with how bad we were playing, so I'm not going to get to that point. I'll do it right off the rip next time. We'll get the draft done. I don't know if we'll have anybody in the home run derby or not, but we'll just get through that, get through the All-Star break, and get into getting our drafted players signed and get to the trade deadline and see if there's any moves we want to make. So, you guys take care, and I will see you soon, and go Nats.